So lesson 14 we finished. So by now I think you know uh, how to when you talk about your family, right? How do you say my dad, my mom, my brother, younger brother, elder brother? And then when you talk about the other person, like his elder brother, your elder brother, how do you say that? How do you say your dad, your all that? No. So now you know that. Of course, there's nothing that so we do the Renshu. So it will be like a kind of revision of lesson 15. Lesson 13, I told you, you do the exercise. So I remember that. Meanwhile, we'll give time to for the other people to join also. So exercise lesson 13. On page 103. So the first exercise is questions. You got to translate the following sentence. Here, you have to do is what you have to do is to request people not to do something. Okay, you request people, please don't do. You say please do or please don't do. Okay, so here it is, please don't. So you just look at see the verb. First, identify the verb, and that verb you make it negative, no? Turn it to its negative form and add they to that. Aide kudasai. Okay. Please don't walk. So walk is the verb walk. Walk is aruk. Walk is aruk. Okay. Yashisan is okay. You've informed Hayakawa. Others, please turn on the camera, leave them on. And okay. Aruk. Negative is aruka nai. Aruka nai. And you say aruka nai de kudasai. Aruka nai de kudasai means please don't walk. Now alone. Alone is hitori. Hitori de. Hitori de aruka nai de kudasai. And night, yoru wa. Yoru is night. Hitori de aruka nai de kudasai. Yoru wa hitori de aruka nai de kudasai. Please don't walk around alone at night. Next. Please don't enter my room. What is this? Please don't enter my room. The verb is enter. Enter is hire. First group verb, hire, hiera, hiranai, hiranaide, hiranaide kudasai. Hiranaide kudasai. Please don't enter. Where? Ieni. Watashi no ieni or ieni. Hiranaide kudasai. My cousin's daughter, right? Where in daughter and I think both. She has a son and a daughter. And both of them in their rooms, no, they have written, not this, don't enter my room without my permission. So that is where I saw this. So you can also use this. Hitori, no, watashi no ie ni hairanaide kudasai. You can make it and then stick it on your. Please don't read the new magazine. Read is yomu. Negative is yoma. Nai. Yomanaide. Yomanaide kudasai. Please don't read. What? The new magazine. New is Atarashi. Magazine is Zashi. Oh. Very good. Very good. Oh, because that is the object. Direct object. Direct object. So, Atarashi Zashi. O Yomanaide. Yomanaide. The fourth one. Please don't watch TV. Please don't listen to the radio too. Very sound advice, no? So please don't watch TV. Don't listen to the radio too. Don't watch. Watch mir, minai, minaide. Other one, kik,
Ikanaide.
kikanaide. Please don't watch TV. Terebi o
Minaide kudasai.
minaide kudasai.
Radio mo kikanaide.
Kikanaide kudasai. Okay. Very nice. So please don't watch TV. Please don't listen to the radio too. Radio mo kikanaide kudasai. Okay, write the correct questions you got for the following sentences. Shuni, in a week. Nikai gurai. Nikai means twice. Twice. Nikai gurai, around, twice. No? Ryori shimasu. I cook around twice. So your question will be, Shu ni dono kurai ryori shimasu ka? Shu ni dono kurai Shu ni dono kurai ryori shimasu ka? Next, tsuki ni, in a month. Sansatsu gurai, 3 books. Hon o yomimasu. Shu ni in a, Tsuki ni in a month, Sansatsu Kurai. Around 3 books. Tsuki is a month. So Tsuki ni Sansatsu Kurai hon o kaimasu. I buy. So your question will be Tsuki ni dono kurai hon o kaimasu ka? Dono kurai hon o kaimasu ka? Tsuki. So answer is Tsuki ni sansatsu kurai hon o kaimasu. Dono kurai hon o kaimasu ka? Next, nen ni. In a year. Ikkai, once. Gurai, Nihon ni ikimasu. I go to Japan. So your question will be, nen ni dono kurai Nihon ni ikimasu ka? Dono kurai Nihon ni ikimasu ka? Then you have the third question. Translation. Now what are you supposed to do here? Turn your verbs to masho. So that will make it let me do this. Now let's go shopping. Second one, let's make tempura. Third one, let's go home. Fourth, let's listen. Fifth, let's eat. So let us see the first one. Let's go. Ikimasho. 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 Let's go shopping. Kaimono ni ikimasho. So Nichyobi wa on Sunday. Kaimono ni ikimasho. Let's make tempura together. Make. School. Skurimasho. Skurimasho, let's make. What? Tempura o skurimasho. Let's make tempura. Issho ni tempura o skurimasho. Issho ni tempura o skurimasho. It's already 10 o'clock. So, let's go home. Go home. Kaeru. Kaeri mas. Kaeri masho. It's already 10 o'clock. Mo juji desu kara. Why kara? So, mo juji desu kara. Kaerimashou. Mo juji desu kara. Kaerimashou. This is the new CD. Now let's listen to it together. Issho ni kikimashou. Issho ni kikimashou. This is the new CD. Kore wa atarashi CD. Kore wa atarashi CD desu. Issho ni kikimashou. Let's eat dinner. Ban gohan. Dinner is ban gohan. Ban gohan o Tabemasho. It's 8 o'clock. Hachiji desu. Kara. Why kara so? Hachiji desu kara. Hachiji desu kara.
1時ですから、晩ご飯を食べましょう。
Ban gohan o tabemasho. 8時ですから。Ban gohan o tabemasho. Now, in lesson 13, you speak about your family. Now, that's my family. My family. So, father, you can write on the top, no, my family. So, father, chichi, mother, haha. And Ani is elder brother. Ototo, younger brother. Elder sister is,
ね、
and Imoto is younger sister. Okay. So that is simple. If you do this exercise about thrice, not immediately, do it today. Any exercise, write it in your notebook. Do it in your notebook. After which, say after 3 or 4 weeks, again do the same thing. You come back to it. You'll remember things very well. Now, lesson 14. See, in this 108, no, lesson 14, Hatten, I told you about te imas. When you say te imas, it's about you. When do you use? That's what I do. Like, you saw, no? My elder sister teaches English. That's what she does every time. That's her occupation, no? So, oshiete imasu, Nihongo, no, eigo oshiete imasu. And what is normally done by that person, no? Habits or whatever. And what is now being done? Ima tabete imasu, now is a ima mite imasu, ima kite. Kiku, ima kite imasu. I'm listening. So what you're doing now, so that's it. Now what is in progress? So teimas, okay. Now look at the sentences. Aneva Chennai de 働いています。
働いて、
My elder sister, no, she works in Chennai. That's what she does every day. Watashi wa mainichi yoga o shite imasu. That's what I do every day. That's a routine, a part of my routine. Every day I do yoga. Next, Chichi wa ima terebi o mitemasu. Now, my dad is now, what is he doing, my dad? Now, suppose you ask, what's your dad doing now? My dad is watching TV. That's what he's doing now. So, terebi o mite ima terebi o mitemasu. Next, watashi wa Tanaka-san o shite imasu. Now, this one, watashi wa Tanaka-san o shite imasu. I know Tanaka-san. Okay. Now, what is this? This is what they mean, like, this happened some time back. See, I'm going to tell you some other thing. Tanaka-san, I got to know him, I met him, I know him. I knew, in the sense, I met him. So I know him. And that is that was in the past. And the present condition is, you know what? Present condition, I know him. When did I get to know him? I got to know him, say last year. I got to know him last year. Even now, the condition is that I know him. No, the past, what happened, that because of that, the present condition is like this. Okay, now look. See, I'll say, I got, I got married in the year 1984. Okay, I got married in the year 1984. That happened in 1984. I got married. Now the condition is I am married. We say no, I'm married. Don't you say that? You don't say I got married. You say I am married. That is a condition. When did the marriage happen? It happened in 18. Now the condition is I am in the state of being married. I'm married. You see. That's why we say in English also, I am married. So, kekkon, shite imasu, I say. Kekkon is marriage. Shite imasu. Kekkon shite imasu. I am married. So, this is this condition that has resulted from some happening in the past. Okay. So you say, don't say kekkon shimashita. Okay. Kekkon shite imasu. That is, you're talking about the present condition. What it is. It happened in the past, but the result now is I'm in that condition. When did I know you? Some last month. When did this batch start? This batch?
19 May.
When did I meet you first? I remember meeting you at Hayakawa only, no? I think. Is it? Where did I meet you first? In the here or there? In Hayakawa?
Online only.
Here only.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is when I met you, right? Now I'll say I know you. That is the condition. So shittemas. Shiru is to know. Okay. So that I hope that is clear. Now look, Renshu. On page 110. Renshu. Now the first thing is I told you, you can write there. Politely requesting someone to do something. Politely inviting somebody to do something. It's not just in requesting. Politely inviting somebody to do something. Okay. So you're asking. So you use the negative form of the verb and masenka. Now look. Konban, this evening, osake o nomimasen ka? I'm asking. Okay. Why don't we have sake? Why don't we drink sake? This evening, why don't we have sake? Osake o nomimasen ka? Now, hi, I'm pleased to. Hi, yorokonde. You already know that. I'm pleased to is yorokonde. Yorokobu means to be pleased. Yorokonde, with pleasure. I'll be pleased to. Hi, yorokonde. So, nomimasen ka? Next. Isho ni terebi o mimasen ka? So, why don't we see the TV together? Isho ni terebi o mimasen ka? Okay. So it's inviting very politely. So Isho ni terebi o mimasen ka? Why don't we see the TV together? Now sounds good. Hai, ii desu ne. Hai, ii desu ne. Next. Atsui kara, because it is hot. Mado, window, o akemasen ka? Open. So why don't we open the window? Atsui kara, because it's hot. Because it is hot. Okay. Atsui kara, because it is hot. Mado akemasen ka? Okay, now come on, tell me. How will you end this? Hi. What will you feel?
Onegai shimasu. Kudasai.
Okay, that's also good. Onegai shimasu, okay. You can even say hi, akete kudasai. Hai, akete kudasai. Please. What you said is also. Next. Teimas, second one. Now I told you, no, all the teimas. Where do you use that? Saiken. Saiken means recently. These days, no? Nihongo. Japanese. Benkyo shimas, you got to make it benkyo shiteimasu. Benkyo, that's what I do these days. What do? I study Japanese. Saiken nihongo o benkyo shite imasu. Raja-san wa, Raja-san, ima, now, soto de, outside, as a location, outside. And location gets there because he does something there. Uta is song. O utatte imasu. Te form. Utatte imasu. Uta o utatte imasu. So, right now, what's he doing? Raja-san, what's he doing now? Ima, outside, he's singing a song. He's singing the song. Uta o utatte imasu. Okay. Uta o utatte. Now look. Tori. Tori is bird. Ga, taksan, many. Tobimasu, tondeimasu. Tobu, tondeimasu. Plenty of birds flying. Is looking at the sky and saying, it's happening now. Tori ga taksan tondeimasu. Tori ga taksan tondeimasu. Next. Mo, the bus is coming. Already, yeah. You've been waiting for the bus. The bus is coming, right? Mo bus ga kiteimasu. Kiteimasu. Kuru kite. Kuru kite. Mo bus ga kiteimasu. Next. Chichi wa, my dad. Ano kaisha ni, in that company, tsutomeru. Ni kaisha ni tsutomete imasu. He's employed. My dad is employed in that office. Chichi wa ano kaisha ni tsutomete imasu. Tsutomeru is a second group verb. Tsutomeru, second group verb. Tsutomete imasu. Whereas benkyo suru, that is a third group, suru. Utau is the first group. Tobu is first group. Kuru is third group. Tsutomeru is second. Now the third question. Nansai desu ka? How old are you? You answer. Whatever is your age, sai desu. Next. Imoto-san wa. Imoto-san, your younger sister. Wa nansai desu ka? Then you say 18 desu. 18 years old. 18 years old. Next. Oka-san, your mother. Wa nansai desu ka? 47 sai desu. 47 years old. Oji-san is a grandfather. Without the D, it becomes your uncle, okay? If E is not there, Oji-san, then uncle. Oji-san is your grandfather. So, Oji-san wa nansai desu ka? 89 sai 89 years old. Now, You can ask another way, because these are all your family. So I can ask, oi kutsu desu ka? So, imoto-san wa oi kutsu desu ka? Oka-san wa oi kutsu desu ka? Oji-san wa oi kutsu desu ka? Then our answer will be the same thing. 18歳です. 47歳です. 89歳です. Okay. So that was lesson 14, Renshu. So what you got to do is, now see this 111 page exercise. The first question, plain form is used for, the speaker's family. And the other polite form, you use it for the other person's, whoever, listeners. Okay. Or the other person's family. So you please fill this up. Chichi, what how will you say the other person's dad? Then Teimas. Tanaka-san is sleeping in the room. Suzuki-san and Mr. Hayashi and Hayashi-san are talking over there. And I work in Chennai railway station. And you do the third question, you have to choose. This is verb. You have to choose the correct adverb. Okay. So do this. We'll review it in the next class. Okay. So now, if there is anything you got to ask me, we have reached the 15th lesson. 5 more lessons, your course is complete. Okay. So if there is anything that you want to ask me, you can always ask. So lesson 15. First, we'll go to the kana. Sorry, kanji. The first kanji, this on page 118. First kanji. Shop. Shop. Second kanji, black. Black. Second kanji. Third kanji, electricity, electric. The fourth kanji, mountain. Mountain. The fifth kanji, 1000. Huh? 1000. Sixth kanji, 10,000. 10,000. The seventh kanji, to sell. To sell. And the eighth kanji, road. You can take the meaning as road. You can also take the meaning as way. Way. Road. road, way. And the first kanji, shop, no? The sound is misse. That's how you read it. Misse. And you have another sound you should know. Ten. 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 The second kanji, kuroi, black, no? Kuroi. And koku. Kuroi, koku. White is haku, kuroi is koku. Okay. Koku, haku means black and white. Haku is white, koku is black. So koku is koku black, haku white. Next, Yama. Mountain Yama. But you have another sound, San. And normally after the name of the mountain, no? Yama, when you talk about mountains, Yama. But there are mountains, you have names, right? Peak, you have mountains where you have like Everest, you have a Fuji, okay, you have a name. So after the name you use San. That San is not what you use for yourself. Understood? Like when I say Netra San, it doesn't mean that that's the same San I use for mountains. Okay. So that San is different, this San is different. That San is like your Mr., Mrs. and all that. But after the name, you use San, it means mountain. So Everesto San. That's how you say, Everesto San, which means Mount Everest. You say no, Mount Everest. Mount Fuji. So Fuji-san. It's not Fuji, okay? There is nothing like Fuji. Fuji-san. Yama means mountain. Yeah, as Yama, mountain. Like that. Just mountains. I'll go to the mountains. But when you have a name, you use San. And again, I tell you that San is different from the San we use for our names. We use it after our names. No? You can't say it is Mr. Everest, no? It's not like that. So Everest San is Mount Everest. Fuji-san, Mount Fuji. Next is Sen. Sen is 1,000. You already know that. So this is 1,000 kanji. Sen. You know the kanji for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you know the kanji for 100. Now see, this is 1,000 kanji. And then you see 10,000 kanji. Man. Man is 10,000. You know that. But you're seeing the kanji now. So man. Next is Uru. Uru is to sell. Uru, to sell. Uru. But it's got another sound, you should know that too. That is buy. So, to buy is cow, and there also the sound is buy. The reading, Chinese reading or whatever it's called, kanji reading, the Chinese reading is buy. And this is also by. Uru also is by. Cow is also by. Cow by, uru by. The onyomi is by. Okay. Onyomi is by for both to buy and to sell. Then you have the last kanji is road or the way. Michi. Michi means road, way. And you have another sound, do. Do. That's road. It's quite an important kanji, you know. There is this belief, called Tao. Taoism. You've heard of it? Tao. It itself means, Tao means the way. And this is the kanji. In China, it is Tao. This is the kanji, the way. So here it is Do and Michi. See, anything, there's a way, way of life. That's why, in Japan, anything, judo. Have you heard of judo? What is it? Judo.
Well, that's some martial arts or something.
Hmm?
Judo. Is it judo or
It's not judo.
judo?
Now that you know Japanese, you got to say judo.
Judo.
There's no do in Japanese, so judo. So you
One
have
kind
seen,
of art, martial arts.
yeah, judo.
Mm.
Similarly, karate do. Kendo. Kendo is fencing, no? Sword. Kendo. So that is the way. This is the kanji. Judo no do this. Kendo no do this. And way of the tea, way of tea ceremony, right? Way of tea. Sado. Way of tea. So, do is way, the road. So tomorrow at Hayakawa we are having a tea ceremony, right? So if you go to our web page, you will find the details. So we are having this way of the tea, it's called. We say tea ceremony, but actually it is way of the tea. So those were the kanjis.
Sensei, what's the third kanji?
Third kanji. 1 second.
1, 2, 3. That
Third kanji is electric. Then. Densha.
then shop.
Denva. Telephone.
Telephone.
Electric. Anything is then. Then is electric. Denki means electricity. Denki. So I'll post the video, kanji, the class video, after the class. I hope you people are seeing those videos. Don't see the entire video, just see the, I give you the time, right? From this time to this time. Okay. Now the next thing you have to see is 117. See the last thing, you have kino, kyo, ashita. You've got the kanjis too, okay? Wherever necessary. So kino, kyo, ashita. That is yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Senshu, konshu, raishu. Last week, this week, next. Sengetsu, sengetsu, kongetsu, raigetsu. Sengetsu, kongetsu, and raigetsu. Last month, this month, next month. Kyonen, last year. Kotoshi, this year. Rainen, next year. You know this. What about the period before that, the day before that, the month before that, the month, year before that, then after? You have to know that too. So that is it. Ototoi. Ototoi is day before yesterday. Asate, you know, you have heard it so many times. Asate is day after tomorrow. Then sen shu. Yeah, sen shu, week before last. And see this, the week after next week, sa raishu. Raishu is next week. Sa raishu is week after next week. Then sen getsu, month before last. Sarai gets, Sarai gets the month after the next month. Then you see, year before last, Ototoshi, Sarainen, the year after next year. So this you will have to remember. How you remember that, I leave it to you. You have to remember somehow or the other. But it's easy actually. You know, kino, kyo, ashita. You'll have to remember ototoi. Then asate, you already know. You don't have to take any pain, any further pain, remember this and all that. So ototoi, remember. Then, it's very easy. The next thing, senshu, senshu means a week which went ahead, before. So senshu is almost like before. Senshu. And sa raishu. Sa raishu. These are all kanjis, okay? Like raishu, sa is also a kanji. Sa raishu. It is almost like again. Sa raishu. Again. Next, sen getsu. Then sen getsu. Kon getsu. Rai getsu. Then sa rai getsu. Here, ototoshi, you have to remember, like ototoi, you got to remember ototoshi. And saraina. Easy. Work something here, like some scheme to remember this. That's all. You have, but whatever it is, you have to remember. Next, you see that. Below that verb, there you got verbs. Okay. You got all the mas, te, and nai, all that form. But below that, kazu, numbers. Ichi, 1, you know the kanji. Ju, you know the kanji, 10. Hyaku, you know the kanji, hyaku, 100. Now you learn sen, 1000, minus 10,000. Now, next. How will you say 1,000, 2,000, 3,000? Sen, 1,000. You can also say isen, but you don't have to. You can just say sen also. But you'll have to say ni sen for 2,000. San zen for 3,000. So remember, san zen. Sound changes there. then Yonsen. So Sanzen, Yonsen, Gosen, Rokusen, Nanasen, and Hassen. There again the cover sound changes. And Kyusen. Kyusen is 9,000. The next thing is 10,000. So man. Okay. So that's now I'll go to the I'll share a board, no? Let us see what is there in lesson 15. Okay, lesson 15. I hope all of you are able to see this. Now, please take down these things. This is your board, okay? Now, you know the dictionary form of the verb. So, we're going to use this. Plus, Maya means, you know what, no, in front, no? Maya means in front. You know that. And I've given the kanji, see that? Verb in dictionary form plus Maya in kanji below that. And you will have always Maya ni. Understood? Always Maya ni. Maya ni. So when you use it like this, no verb in dictionary form, and then you use Mayani. So dictionary form plus Mayani, it means before doing that verb, whatever be the verb. The verb in its dictionary form plus Mayani means before doing this verb. Verb dictionary form plus Mayani. Okay. Taberu Mayani means before eating.
Eating.
But it should be dictionary form. Nomu Mayani, dictionary form plus Mayani, before drinking. Correct? Okay, what is Kayeru Mayani?
Before going home.
Before going. Dictionary form. Simple, no? Okay, now you will ask me after the how will you say after doing something? Now look. Verb in dictionary form is, you know, you're not done it. Here, after doing the verb, verb ta form. Verb ta form is verb past. Plain past. Verb in ta form plus ato. Ato means after. No, there it was my. So that here it is my. Correct? See the kanji, my. Here it is ato. And ato de. So please write, make a note of this, okay, in your mind. Maeni ato de. How's that? Maeni ato de. Will you repeat after me? Maeni
Mayeni.
ato.
Maini.
Maini
Atode.
Maini
atode.
atode.
Mayeni.
Always
Atode.
remember this, okay? Maeni
Maeni
ato de.
Maini.
Maini
Ato de means
atode.
after doing. So after. Ato means after. So ato de. After. So verb ta form plus ato de. Verb ta form plus ato de. So it means after doing the verb. Now, okay. Ato de. See, this is the kanji. Ato is this kanji. After. Okay. Behind. After. So it's got how many readings? Ushiro. Ato. Go. You know, you have seen this, no? Go. Ushiro. Ato. This one. Mae is Zen. Mae. Don't you remember? So, ato. So, we'll use ato there. So, taberu was for maini. So, after eating, so tabeta. Fast. Attode. Okay. Tabeta attode. Means after eating. Nonda attode means after drinking. Remember, dictionary form of the verb plus mayani. Ta form of the verb plus attode. Ta form of the verb plus attode after the verb is done. So far, okay, this is much okay, no? Is this clear?
Since
Now, I told you about this no particle. Wherever you use this no, it turns anything into a noun. Verb, you use no, taberu no, it becomes a noun, something like a noun. Now, adjective plus no also makes it a noun. Adjective plus no makes it a noun. I'll tell you how. Okino means what? Please write that. The big one. The big thing. Okino, the big thing. Akai no. Akai is as an E adjective. Akai no, red thing. Like, you go to a shop, no? Or in your house, you ask someone, okay, please get me that bag, no? Or some, so you ask, so naturally you have not said which bag. So the other person asks, which bag? Huh? Which bag? There are many bags. So you say that big bag. The big bag. That small bag. You don't say this bag, you say the big one. The big one. In Hindi, oh, bada wala, oh, lal wala. That is the red one. The big one. What you're referring to? You're referring to the bag only. Okay. The big thing, the red thing. So that's it. Okino, akaino. Add no to the E adjective. Okay. And what will you do with the na adjective? Na adjective, what happens? Don't drop na, with na. You use na and add no. Don't drop that na. So Shizuka na, no. So before na, no, you got to use that na. Shizuka na no means the quiet one, the silent one. Kirei nano means the clean one, the beautiful one. Benri nano means the convenient one. Kirei nano, benri nano. Okay. Okay. Next thing you'll have to remember. I hope you have written this down. So Shizuka nano, kirei nano, see, oki no, akai no. Okay. Now Shizuka nano, kirei nano, benri nano. For na adjectives. E adjective, simply add no after the E adjective. Na adjective, use that na and then no. The next thing you learn is this. This is a pure Japanese way. Okay. Now let us do it our way. How do you read this number? Normally, how do you read this number?
555.
How do you read it?
50,000, sorry, 55,555.
55,555.
You see, so you just told me 55,000 555. So what you saw was, you saw 55,000s.
Mm,
You saw
500.
500s. You saw 510s.
Tens.
And you saw
5
5.
fives.
So what you saw? You saw how many
55.
thousands did you see?
55,000.
55,000.
5. How many hundreds you saw?
500s.
500.
How many tens?
5 tens.
And how many fives?
5 fives.
1 5.
Sorry, 1 5.
You know how Japanese see it? Not like how you saw it. Japanese don't see it that way. They see 5 10,000s. Okay? They see 5 10,000s. They see 5,000s. They see 500s. They see 5 tens. And they see 5 1 5. So how do they see this? When Japanese see this, they see it this way. 5 10,000s. 5
Oh,
10,000s. 5,000. 500,
5,500.
5 tens, and a 5. Okay, now read it like Japanese.
Go
Go
man.
man.
Go
Go
man.
sen.
Go sen.
Go sen. Go
Go
gyaku.
Gyaku. Go
Gyaku.
Goju.
Goju.
Go.
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 Okay. Now is it clear? You
Yes, sir.
saw things in thousands. Okay. They see numbers in 10,000s. I mean, naturally you can't see. If you write 55, there's no thousand there. So after 10, in 10,000s, now you see numbers in 10,000s. This is how they see. You see in thousands, we see in units of thousands, they see in units of 10,000s. Okay. That's how Japanese see these numbers. So Japanese see numbers over 10,000 in units of 10,000s. So first, now keep this in mind. We'll see now you'll ask me, definitely there'll be people who want to know that. Okay, what we say no lakhs, crores and all, how do you say that? We'll come to later. Right now, remember this. 10,000. Okay. Japanese see numbers over 10,000 in units of 10,000. That we'll see, I'll tell you. Is it okay? So far, okay?
Sensei.
Hi, Sensei.
So there is no problem now. Okay. If there is no problem, take page 118. And you have the second question, Renshu. Okay. Hiragana de kaite kudasai. So write in hiragana. Okay. That's what you have to do. Hiragana de kaite kudasai. So the first number is 59,832. Now read this like a Japanese.
Go
Go
man.
man.
Go man.
Kyusen.
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 Hachihaku.
Apyaku. Apyaku.
Apyaku.
Yaku.
Sanju.
Sanju.
Ni.
Ni.
Can you repeat that once more?
Go man.
Go man.
Kyusen.
Ah.
Apyaku. Sanju ni.
Okay, after this you can take a break. After the next one. 71,611. Read this like a Japanese.
Nana man.
Nana man.
Sen.
It's
Sen.
Is sen.
You can say isen or sen also is okay.
Okay,
One
sen.
sen.
Nana man. Sen.
Rupiaku.
Ropyaku.
Ju.
Ju.
Ichi.
Ichi.
Ichi. Very good. Now repeat that once more.
Nanaman,
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 Sen,
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 Rupiaku,
Rupiaku, Ju,
Juichi.
Ichi.
Now the third one. It's 10,000, 10,042. Read it like
Man, Man.
Ichiman,
Ichiman. There you can't say man. You have to say Ichiman.
Oh, okay.
Ichiman,
Ichiman.
Yon,
Yonju,
Yonju ni.
Yonju ni.
Ni.
Ichiman, Yonju ni. Say it once again.
Ichiman,
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 Yonju ni.
Yonju ni.
So this is how you read, you say your numbers in
Japanese.
Japanese. Okay. So that is what I think you learn in this lesson. Okay. There's another thing. Miru. What is miru? To see. See the kanji? Miru, to see. Now there's another verb, to show. See is to see, miru. To see is miru. To see, miru. To show is miseru. It's another verb. Miseru. Both are second group verbs. Miru, mimas, mite. Okay. Miru, mimas, mite, mita, minai. Miseru, misemas, misete, miseta, misemai. So, miru is to see, miseru is to show. They are two different verbs. The kanji you see here is the same. It's about seeing. Okay. Miru, miseru. Please write this down. Miru, miseru. And the next thing, there is a particle O. You already know particle O marks the direct object of a verb. There's another use for particle O. Particle O marks the surface. You know, any surface over which a verb of movement takes place. There should be a movement verb. What is a movement verb? Like iku, kuru, hashiru. Hashiru is to run. Aruku. Aruku is to walk.
Walk.
And these are all movement verbs. Movement verbs means what? You get from one point to another. Like you start here, you will reach some other place, right? That is a movement verb. See, on a board I write, I don't go anywhere. That's also a movement. That is a, okay, there's some movement, otherwise I can't write. Okay, but it moves only on that surface. It's not okay. You have to get from one place to another. Now, as I start here, no, this end of the road, I should reach the other end of the road. If I start, walking from this end of the bridge, I should cross the bridge to the other side. Okay, if I run from this, if I start running, I get from this point to the other point. Okay, if I walk from this point to the other point. So, whatever it is, and if suppose I fly, I'm able to fly, I should be able to fly from this place to some other place, right? So, and everywhere there's a surface over which you move. Suppose I cross the bridge is a surface. Suppose I cross the road is a surface. Correct? Whatever it is, a path, that is the surface. Suppose I am able to fly, I should fly in the sky, right? The sky is the surface. Okay? So the surface will take O. Surface over which a, verb of movement takes place will take O. So that's why Michi O Aruki Mashita means what? Aruku is to walk. What is the surface over which I walk? Michi. Michi is road. Michi O Aruki Mashita. Okay, please take a break. We'll get back after 5 minutes. Yeah. Today, break came a little late. So, we'll get back at 42, no? Okay. Around 50 we'll get back. Hmm. Yeah. So we'll start. I think all of you are back. So lesson 15, right? So with what we have just seen so far, I think lesson 15 shouldn't be much of a problem for you. So what is it about? Camera. Camera. Oh, Kaimas. I will buy a camera. I will buy a camera. Camera ya san. Camera ya san. Now, what is the san there? So normally for shops, businesses and all, they say, like, even otherwise they say. So Toyota-san, Toshiba-san, like this. Okay. Use. We in English use earlier you write the Messrs. MS. Don't you see that? A company name and Messrs. Something like that. San. But what? So camera ya san means you can say a camera dealer or a camera shop, store, camera store, camera dealer. So camera ya san o oshiete kudasaimasen ka. Look at this. This is a negative ending. Mimasen ka, tabemasen, this kind like that. Kudasai masenka, won't you please? Oshiete kudasai. We say no, oshiete kudasai. Please tell me. Please tell me. Oshiete kudasai. Oshiete kudasai masenka. Won't you please tell me? Won't you please show me to or tell me if there is a camera dealer or something, any camera dealer around? So, kameraya sa washyate kudasaimasen ka. Won't you please tell me if there's a camera dealer here? Something. Show me to a camera dealer. Next, dono kurai. Dono kurai. Kakarimas. Now this kakar is a word which I will not be able to give a meaning straight away. I can only tell you, it's like this. You know why? It's got so many meanings. Now, if you have to look for meanings of kakar, it's got so many meanings. It's just one word. So many meanings. If you want a meaning, I'll tell you suspend is one of the meanings. It's a basic meaning. But, you know, when we ask for time, you know, how long, or money, how much will it cost? How long will it take? Tamil, no, you say, evlo something like, from my understanding of it, agum, don't you say? Evlo, or I don't know because my Tamil is so bad, no. Evlo pidikum something or evlo agum. For money or
எவ்வளவு நேரம் ஆகும்
evlo neram agum. And for money,
money that will get only how much எவ்வளவு
something like
இது
this.
எவ்வளவு
Something like this. Okay, in Hindi, no, kitna lagega, no, something time lagega or something like this. It is that kakar is that. How much time will it take? How much will it take? You know, cost also we say, no, how much will it take? How much will it take to, you know, travel from here to some place, whatever. So that is only kakar. So kakar has got plenty of meanings. So I'm not just kakar, kakeru, kakaru, kakeru. The same thing. So dono kurai kakari maska. How long will it take? Dono kurai, this is about time. How long will it take? How much time will it take? So you can tell how much time will it take? So kitna time lagega, no? Evlo time agum? Next. Takushi ni. So you can write it in Hindi or Tamil or anything, any language that you. How much time will it take? Next. Takushi. Taxi. Ni noru. Noru is to ride. See, again, this is again another thing. Noru is to ride. You can ride anything. Hikoki ni noru. Okay? Takushi ni noru. That is, you ride a taxi. You take a ride in the taxi. Okay? You take a taxi. Kuruma ni noru. Hikoki ni noru. Densha ni noru. Then, you know, jitensha, bicycle, ni noru. Even bicycle, jitensha ni noru. Autobike ni noru. There's motorbike ni noru. Car inside the thing also. So noru is to ride, take a ride. So takushi ni noru. Always ni noru, understood? Takushi ni noru. Takushi ni noru. Negative. Nora nai. Noru, nora nai. First group verb. Takushi ni noru. Takushi ni nora nai de. Arukimasen ka. Arukimasen ka. Aruku is to walk. Arukimasen, don't walk. But here, arukimasen ka. Why don't we walk? When you use the verb, negative verb in a question, arukimasen ka, mimasen ka, tabemasen ka, nomimasen ka, all this means why don't we do that? So takushi ni nora nai de, without taking the taxi, or don't take the taxi, why don't we walk? Takushi ni nora nai de, let's not take the taxi, right? Without taking the taxi, or don't take the taxi. Why don't we walk? Why don't we walk? Arukimasen ka. Next, without taking the taxi, why don't we walk? Takushi ni nora nai de, arukimasen ka. Next, ryokko, see the kanji. Ko is to go. Iku kanji it is. Ko, it's got another sound, ko. Ryokko. That's another, ryo is a kanji, okay? It means travel. So, ryokko is to travel. Suru maeni. Ryokko suru means to travel. Ryokko is a noun actually. Ryokko is a noun. It's a two kanji word. Ryokko. And you use, that word has come only because kanjis are there. If that verb was not there, kanjis were not there, you won't have a verb like this in Japanese, ryokko. Okay? Like this, you got plenty verbs. And now you use ryokko suru, means to travel. Ryokko suru means to travel. Maya is before traveling. So, ryokko suru to travel. Ryokko suru maya ni before traveling. Kamera o kaimashita, I bought a camera. Before traveling, I bought a camera. Kamera o kaimashita. Ryokko suru maya ni. Before traveling, I bought a camera. Next, sono kuroi, that black. Now, kuroi no black one, that black one, that black thing, that black one. Sono kuroi no, oh, that black one. Misete kudasai, please show. Miseru, I told you, is to show. Misete kudasai, please show. That black one. Please show that black one. Sono kuroi no misete kudasai. So I don't think you had any problem with this, except for a few, that word noru and kakaru. Once you know that, there's nothing in this lesson. Okay. Now look, but if you have any problem, please ask. Don't keep all the problems with you. Please share.
Yes, sir. Second one, once could you please tell the English version of the sentence once again?
Dono kurai kakarimasu. How much time will it take?
Yes. Thank you, sir.
That's all. The first place, that dono kurai only, it all depends on where the context. Another thing, kakaru is a word which has got plenty, many meanings. So that's even in our languages, we have things like this. You use it for so many things. You may have some phrase, expression like this. You use it for so many things. Every language has it. So Ashok. then what? This is happening, over a phone. See the kanji, then electric. Then you have wa, that hanasu kanji. Hanasu is to speak. So you use electricity to speak. What is that? Denva. And how this word came? Only because of kanjis. They coined this word, Denva. So what is Denva? Telephone. So Ashok has got a call. Ashok has got a call. So someone has called him. Picks up the call. Hi, yes. Ashok this. Yes, this is Ashok. Now the person who called says, Suzuki. Moshi Moshi. Moshi Moshi is almost like hello. Okay. Moshi Moshi. Suzuki desu. This is Suzuki. Hello, this is Suzuki. Konnichiwa. Ashok replies. Domo. Domo is thank you. Konnichiwa. Domo. Konnichiwa. So greetings are over. Ashok gets a call, he picks it up and says, yes, this is Ashok. Suzuki says, hello, Moshi Moshi. Suzuki desu. Konnichiwa. Ashok. Domo. Domo. Konnichiwa. Then Suzuki asks, Ano, that's it. That ano doesn't, it does not mean that, this and all that. Ano means ano, Kyo, today. Oh, isogashi desu ka? Are you busy? That oh, you saw that oh before the adjective. It means, are you busy? Isogashi means busy. Oh, isogashi desu ka? Are you busy? Are you busy? So the prefix o makes it respect. Are you busy? Today, are you busy? Kyo o isogashi desu ka? Kyo, yeah.
Like Kyo wa ishogashi desu ka will not make
Kyo
sense.
wa,
No?
okay, you can say wa. But here this is spoken, no? When you speak, no, sometimes you drop the what is not necessary. Kyo, today, are you busy? So kyo, isogashi desu ka?
Okay.
Kyo, you can say kyo wa isogashi, o isogashi desu ka? So kyo, o isogashi desu ka? Are you busy? Ashok says, yeah, no. Hima desu. Hima means free. That's I'm not busy, I don't have any work, I'm free. Hima. So isogashi, the opposite is hima. Isogashi is an e adjective, hima is an I adjective. Hima desu. I'm free. Then he asks, Do shimashita, what's the matter? Do shimashita, what's happened? What's the matter? Naturally, right? He'll ask. Do shimashita, what's the matter? What's the matter? Doshimashita. What's up? Suzuki says, Kameraya-san. I told you what that means. Kameraya-san. Camera dealer. Oh, Oshite kudasaimasen ka? Won't you show me to a camera dealer? Oshite kudasaimasen ka? Kameraya-san. Ashok. Ee desu yo. Ah, that's fine, you know. Ee desu yo means that's okay. Fine. It's fine, you know. Uchi no chikaku. Uchi means my home. No chikaku, nearby. Chikai, chikaku becomes. Ni arimasu. The chikaku is for the arimasu. Uchi no chikaku ni arimasu. There's one near my house. There's one. It's near my house. Uchi no chikaku ni arimasu. Suzuki. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much. Dono kurai kakarimasu ka? How long will it take? How much time will it take? That is from your house. You say it is near your house. How much time will it take to reach there, to get there? How much time will it take to reach there? Ashok says, Takushi there, buy taxi. If we use a taxi, so Takushi there, buy taxi. Buy taxi. Gofun kurai desu yo. It's around 5 minutes. Gofun, 5 minutes. Kurai desu yo, you know. It's around 5 minutes, you know. By taxi, it is around 5 minutes, you know. Gofun kurai desu yo. Suzuki. Deva. Deva means then. In that case, then. Takushi ni noranai de, without taking the taxi. Arukimasen ka? Why don't we walk? So takushi ni noranai de, arukimasen ka? Without taking the taxi, why don't we walk? Ashok. Hi, yes. Okay. Hi is okay also. Okay. Idasu yo. That's okay, you know. That's fine, you know. Suzuki. Deva, then. Whenever you see Deva, no, it's then. Deva, here, that is when it is Deva alone. Deva, then. Atto there, afterwards. Afterwards, later. Afterwards, later. Aimasho, let's meet. Meet. Let's meet. You know, au is to meet. Please make a note of that. Au is to meet. So aimas will meet. Aimasho, let's meet. So let's meet later. Let's meet afterwards. Atto there. Aimasho. So far okay? This is so much okay? Or anything you want me to explain again? Okay? So far okay? It looks like you have not decided whether it is okay or not okay. Okay, not okay? Don't know? Not decided?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay. Next is Michi O Aruku. I told you about O. O marks the surface over which movement, a verb of movement takes place. Action of movement takes place. Michi, road. O Aruk, walking on the road. The location is the road, the surface is the road on which they are walking. So they'll walk, right? They won't take the taxi. Michio இருக்கு. Suzuki says, Michi ni on the road. Dobutsu. Dobutsu, animals. Kanji word. Two kanjis. Dobutsu. Michi ni on the road. On the road. Dobutsu, animals. Ga, taksan, many. Imasne. There are plenty of animals on the road, right? This is happening in India. No? Michi ni dobutsu ga taksan imasne. On the road, there are plenty of animals, right? Nihon niwa amari imasen. In Japan, you don't see imasen, they are not there. Amari imasen, not like this, not as many as this. Okay. See, you might find dogs there, but you don't never find stray dogs there. Okay, right now, these days, Japan, or you won't find stray dogs and all. Here, only that you find. You find strays. Even cows, they are not strays actually. They belong to people. People own them, because here in Bangalore, you can see they on the ears. They have a tag. That means there's an owner. It's not a stray cat, but they are always on the road. They hinder the traffic here every day, whether it rains or it rains. And I don't know whether anybody takes them home. I don't know why they leave them on the road. So that's how it is. So Nihon niwa amari imasen. Ashok. Hi, he agrees. Yes. Ushi, cows. Yagi. Yagi is goat. Goats. Gaimas. Yes. Cows and goats are there. There are cows and goats. Ushi, cows. Yagi, goats. Gaimas. Yamaniva, on the mountains, right? Saru no imasu. Saru is monkeys. Monkeys are also there on the mountains. Oki, loud. Koe, throat. Actually, koe is not throat, voice. Oki koe, loud voice. De nakimasu. Nak is to cry. They call, they cry. Animal sounds are called cry is not. So oki koe de, with a loud voice, nakimasu, they cry. But nak is, when human beings, like children, men and women, when they weep, nak. Weeping is also nak. But animal cries are also nak. So, oki koe de, with a loud voice, nakimasu, they cry, they shout. Says, yes, there are cows and goats on the road. In the mountains, you have monkeys too. They shout very loudly, they cry with a loud voice. Suzuki, so desu ka? Who is that so? Then he asks a question. Ashok Samba, camera, motte imasu ka? Do you have a camera? Do you possess motsu is to have, to hold. Camera motte imasu ka? Ashok-san wa camera motte imasu ka? Suzuki is asking Ashok-san himself. No, he doesn't use Anata and all that. He uses Ashok Sam. He says, Ashok Samva, Ashok Samva. Camera o motte imasu. Do you have a camera? Ashok. Hi. Yes. Ototoshi, year before last. Ototoi is day before yesterday. Ototoshi is year before last. Ryoko surumaini, before traveling. Kaimashita, I bought. So here is year before last. I bought one before I went traveling. Ryoko surumaini. Suzuki is saying, Shitsure dasna. I'm sorry for being rude. Because normally you don't ask people about the cost of things around that they have. Suppose someone wears a good shirt. You don't ask how much did it cost. I mean, it's considered to be rude. Right? But anyway, he's asking. Suzuki is saying, so he's saying, Shitsure dasna. I'm sorry. Oikura deshtaka, how much did it cost? Oikura deshtakai. How much? Around how much did it cost? How much did it cost? Oikura deshtaka. Ashok says, Gosen rupee deshta. Gosen rupee deshta. It was around, it was 5,000 rupees. Gosen rupee deshta. Takakatta desna. Takakatta, takai, costly. Takakatta. It was expensive, costly. But e-camera, it's a good. It was expensive, but it is a good camera because he has it now. So it is a good camera. Shashin, photograph. You have seen this word before. Shashin is a photograph. Shashin, photograph. O toru, always any language, taking photograph. Shashin o toru, taking photograph. Toru, to take photographs. Sashin o toru is to take photographs. Sashin o toru no is taking photographs. Shashin o toru no, taking photographs. Ga suki ni narimashita. Now look at that. Naru is to become. So which means the earlier state was, it wasn't like this. He did not like taking photographs. I mean, he did not know what taking photographs was. So now, after he bought this camera, Sashi no toru no ga suki ni narimashita. Suki is na adjective. So suki ni narimashita. If it's an e adjective, it is ku. But here it is ni, na adjectives are ni narimashita. So it's like this. Earlier I did not know what taking photographs was. I didn't know. Now I have become someone who's now very interested in taking. I like someone who likes taking photographs. So sashi no toru no ga. So taking photographs, suki, I like now. Suki ni narimashita. As they talk, they are also walking, right? So they say, sono kado. Soko no kado. Soko means that place. No kado. Kado is corner. Kado, corner. That corner. O magatte. Magaru is to turn. Magaru, to turn. Magatte. Sugu ni arimasu yo. So turn that corner and sugu is immediately, it is there. That is, you turn that corner and it is immediately there because magatte, te form. So Sokono kado, that corner, o magatte, turn, and it is immediately there. Sokono kado magatte, sugu ni arimasu yo. Sugu is immediately. Immediate. Sugu is immediate. Sugu ni is immediately. Sugu immediate. Sugu ni immediately. Arimasu yo, it's there, you know. You turn that corner, it is immediately there. Now, next is Kameraya. That is the, see, how many scenes? One is on the road, the first thing is on over phone. The second scene is you're on the road. Third one, now they're in the camera shop. Store. Suzuki. As they enter, now Suzuki goes in, and he looks at things around and says, Iro teimasne. Iro means various. See that iro is a color. Iro means color. Iro, color. You know, when you see colors, so many colors, various. You go to any shop, it is like that. No, any store, see so many things. Go to a, electronic shop or, appliances and all this. So many colors, right? So that means various. So iro is various. Varieties. Iro utteimasne. Uru is to sell. Utteimas, they are selling. Iro utteimasne, they are selling. Various things are being sold, right? Various varieties of things are being sold, right? Varieties of brands are being sold. Varieties of models are being sold, right? Then he says, Sono koloi no, that black one. O misete kudasai. That black one. See, that's how we say, no, when we go to any shop, we also say that, no, give me that black one. Show me that black one. Sono kuroi no. So what you do is you use the color and then the adjective. Colors, all these are adjectives you use. And you say no. Instead of saying sono kuroi kamera, you can say sono kuroi no o misete kudasai, please show. So mise no hito immediately takes it and shows it. Hai, yes, dozo here. Dozo. Hai, dozo. Ashok looks at it and says, Koreva, this, 4,000 rupees, it's 4,000 rupees. Koreva, 4,000 rupees. Ichima en, kurai desne, it's around 10,000 yen, right? It's around 10,000 yen. Ichima en. You saw that yen kanji? No, don't forget that. Ichima en kurai desne. It's around 10,000 yen, isn't it? Suzuki. Sukoshi takai desu na. It is a little expensive, but ii camera desu ne. It's a good camera, isn't it? It's a little expensive, but it is a good camera, isn't it? Ii camera desu ne. Koreto, this and film o kudasai. Film is film. O kudasai. Please give me this and a film. And film. Mise no hito. Arigato gozaimasu. Because they have shot, no? He's bought the camera there. So he says, thank you so much. Now comes Matome. Suzuki-san wa kamera ga hoshi desu. Hoshi means want. Or to want. Hoshi desu. So I remember telling you this earlier. What you desire, what you want, what you like, what you hate, all this will take ga. So camera is what he wants. Okay. Suzuki-san. Hoshi desu. It's an adjective. So, camera is not a noun. So, camera ga hushi desu. Suzuki-san wa camera ga hushi desu. Hushi means what? Indo ni wa, in India, michi ni, on the road, ushi, cows, ya, yagi. Whether ya is used, other animals are also there. Only these two are mentioned. Ushi ya, yagi, goats. Ga imasu. There are cows and goats. Indo ni wa, in India, on the road, michi ni, ushi ya, yagi ga imasu. There are cows and goats. But, nga, Nihon ni wa imasen. In Japan, no. Ashok-san. Ototoshi, year before last. Ryoko suru mae ni, before traveling. Camera o kaimashita, bought a camera. He bought a camera before. Ashok-san, he bought a camera year before last. He bought a camera before traveling. Ryoko suru mae ni kaimashita. Camera o kaimashita. Ryoko suru mae ni. Suzuki-san wa kuroi camera o Suzuki-san kuroi camera o kaimashita. He bought a black camera. Sukoshi, a little. Takai desu na. A little expensive, but ii camera desu. It's a good camera. It is a little expensive, but a good camera. It is a little expensive, but a good camera. So that is it. I'll just read this lesson once. Camera o kaimasu. Then wa Ashok. Hi, Ashok desu. Suzuki. Moshi moshi. Suzuki desu. Konnichiwa. Ashok. Domo. Konnichiwa. Suzuki. 今日お忙しいですか？アショク。いいえ、暇です。どうしました？アショク。sorry、鈴木。カメラ屋さんを教えてくださいませんか？アショク。いいですよ。うちの近くにあります。鈴木。ありがとうございます。どのくらいかかりますか？アショク。タクシーで5分くらいですよ。鈴木。では、タクシーに乗らないで歩きませんか？アショク。はい、いいですよ。鈴木。では、後で会いましょう。では、後で会いましょう。道を歩く。鈴木。道に動物がたくさんいますね。日本にはあまりいません。アショク。はい。牛やヤギがいます。山には猿もいます。大きい声で鳴きます。鈴木。そうですか。アショクさんはカメラを持っていますか？アショク。はい。一昨年旅行する前に買いました。鈴木。失礼ですが。おいくらでしたか？アショク。5000ルピーでした。高かったですが。いいカメラです。写真を撮るのが好きになりました。あ、そこの角を曲がってすぐにありますよ。 カメラや。鈴木。いろいろ売っていますね。その黒いのを見せてください。店の人。はい、どうぞ。アショク。これは4000ルピーです。1万円ぐらいですね。鈴木。少し高いですが、いいカメラですね。これとフィルムをください。店の人、ありがとうございます。まとめ。鈴木さんはカメラが欲しいです。インドには道に牛やヤギがいますが、日本にはいません。アショクさんは一昨年旅行する前にカメラを買いました。鈴木さんは黒いカメラを買いました。少し高いですが、いいカメラ。So that was lesson 15. I hope it wasn't too difficult, this lesson. So please read this lesson once again. Immediately, that is after the class. Before you close the book, read it once. If you have any doubt, mark that please and ask me the next class. So mata, asatte, arigato gozaimashita.
ありがとうございました。
またさてありがとうございます、先生。
先生。
ありがとうございました、先生。
ありがとうございました。